Hey everyone, welcome to the Department of Sales. This will be an ongoing series that we will do around the most common challenges that we hear while talking to a lot of B2B tech founders. One of the first things that come to mind when we are speaking, what we want to understand is for any client that we approach is that do they have a product or a service market fit? Now, a lot of times clients, when we ask this question, they say yes, they have a market fit. But then when we actually go and try to understand that what are the different things that, or basically what are the evidences that suggest that you have a product or a service market fit? Now, the most common misconception is that if you have X number of paying clients, if you have some amount of revenue, that automatically means that you have a product or a service market fit. Now, that cannot be further from the truth. It's a good thing that a business is getting traction. It's a good thing that you're getting customers, you're closing deals. But in order to actually identify whether your product or service has a market fit, is when you have the same kind of customer or client coming to you again and again, and you are actually able to close them because of the same common challenges or problems that you're solving for that particular kind of client, right? So, just as an example, let's say we are a sales consulting firm. Now, if I have to find out whether my service has a market fit, my ICP is very clear. I'm approaching B2B tech founders who do not have in-house sales teams, right? So essentially it means that founders are doing sales. Now, if I'm able to close 8 to 10 deals, customers wherein the founders are doing the sales, they don't have a sales team, they don't have any external agencies, that would mean that yes, there is a market fit for the service that I'm providing. Now, a lot of times, what can also happen, and this is something that can come across that, okay, this is a market fit, is when I'm working with some founders who have never set up sales teams. Then I'm working with 3 to 4 other companies wherein they have sales teams, but they sort of weren't able to figure it out. Then I'm working with a bunch of 3 other companies wherein they are asking me to train their sales reps. And then there can be fourth kind of companies wherein they just want consultation, or they say, you just generate leads for us or appointments for us, right? Now, again, it's still sales, but for me to see whether there is a market for my service, I need to replicate my clients across one segment of buyers, right? So if I'm talking to IT services companies, if I'm talking to companies wherein the founders are doing the sales, they do not have an in-house team, and they have never tried to build one. These are my conditions. If these conditions are met, and if this happens 8 to 10 times, then I will consider that, okay, yes, I have a fit. So yeah, that's about it for today. We'll talk more in the next one. We'll cover different kinds of scenarios and how to go about tackling this issue. Thank you.